there. There you are.
Hello, headache girl.
Hey, y'all. I just told Ember before we got this started that I have a bitch of a headache. And it's because I overdid sugar.
Oh.
And
Oh.
paying for it. So I went to see my massage therapist today, who is lovely. And I'm pushing water. We like to drink out of broke-ass redneck glasses.
That is the best kind, my girl.
You take the label off, man.
Oh my gosh.
So
how has your week been?
it's been really wonderful. But I think that maybe we should say, hi, I'm Arwen from Tarot by Arwen.
And hi, I am Ember Honey Raven, the big fat witch. And this is
Witchy Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's a good thing that we get the important stuff out of the way right up front because you know we're going to meander.
Right? So how was your day? Wait. Oh, we're talking to other people.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Thanks for dropping in. Oh, his hat fell off. I did something for you. Happy Yule.
Uh-oh, hang on. My connection is terrible this week. Oh, there he is. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it keeps falling off. It's a dog hat, but
That's pretty fabulous.
yeah, it makes me laugh and laugh.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
So you did a winner for the tarot contest, I hear.
yes. Congratulations, Echo Fox Paw.
Yeah, I hope she's claimed it. I haven't heard from her yet, but she is in Australia.
Yes, so we will give her a little bit of time to wake up because they're several hours ahead of us, aren't they?
Yeah, this is about the time of day I like to ping my Aussie friends and say, how's tomorrow? Because I know my England crew, England and Scotland are -7 from me, so what time are we now? It's 5 now, it's midnight there.
Yeah, and my brother is in Italy, so he's, around the same kind of time. But he stays up all night like I do, so we sometimes talk at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning each other's time.
Yeah, it's nice to do that. I'm actually going to be chatting with one of my English friends. Her name is Louise Underhill, and she's a past chairman of TABI, which is the Tarot Association of the British Isles. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. That'd be a fun one.
Yep.
You've got some fun stuff coming up on your channel. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to shout you out on my channel so that people will know to come watch because you have some really fun stuff coming up. I won't let the cat out of the bag. I'll let you do that. But.
Yeah, that particular cat can't be let out of the bag till late January, but I know which cat you're talking about.
That's a really good cat.
Yeah. Now, I do have a couple other people who are coming on, so we'll get them. I've got one gal who is a pet healer. She's a groomer and does healing modalities with animals.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we've got some fun stuff coming up here. And you've been kind of busy with your land shark.
Yes, the Furnado, the Furricane. We have the new puppy. She is eating everything in the house. She's eating us. She is in her bitey, explore everything with her sharp teeth stage, but she's adorable and we love her. I'm repeating that often. We love her. We love her.
And you're so cute when you're asleep.
Yes. And it's like, let's go outside and play until you fall over with exhaustion.
It'll last for what, 5-10 minutes, and then boom.
At least, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, hey, I was going to tell you, Nathan Bixby sent in some really nice questions for us.
Oh, cool.
And I was going to surprise you. So these are completely unprepared. He sent questions that are fun. There's a questions for you, questions for me, and then questions for both of us. So I figured we would do one of each and kind of see how that works. Is that good for you?
I like it. And I've got his document open. I've actually skimmed it. When he sent it to me, I was like, this is really deep. I need to get back to it, and I never did. So this is good.
Oh, Good, good, good. Well, Nathan, thank you for sending these questions in. They are amazing, and I'm thinking we're probably going to come back and revisit this list a few times because there was some really good stuff on here. Arwen, I want to start with you because there was a question on thought. I want to know that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I want to know that. So Nathan wanted to know, how has tarot changed your life? Has it been an easy journey? And if not, what challenges have you faced that has made you grow, develop, and make your love for tarot grow?
Is this guy writing interview questions for Barbara Walters?
I'm telling you, these are really good questions.
Excellent. Excellent. And he has a YouTube channel.
Yes, he does. We need to link him in the down bar.
Yes, we do. Chaotic this and that.
Yes.
I just watched him today. He was doing a lavender tincture. So, how has tarot changed my life? Has it been easy or difficult? Is that a summation?
Yeah, has it been an easy journey? And if not, what challenges have you had around tarot?
Okay. It's been a semi-easy journey, but of course it's been a long one. So with my CRS brain, can't remember shit, I may be glossing over stuff, but I tend to do that. But it's been fairly easy. The hard thing for me in the beginning was I didn't like tarot.
Ooh.
True story. In college, a friend of mine named Kate, who is the person who turned me on to tarot. Hi, Kate, if you're watching, baby, I love you. And she read for me with a thought deck, and I was like, whoa, this shit's cool. And she gave me a thought deck. I couldn't connect. And I thought, I am the worst witch ever. I can't read the tarot cards. Right? But I kept picking at it, and I finally found a deck that really resonated with me. It was the Herbal Tarot by Michael Tierra. And probably how it's changed my life is it's given me a language to use with people. Most people don't know and don't believe that I'm actually fairly shy. I can be very withdrawn. You see me at house parties when I kind of retreat into rooms and quiet corners to get away from everything.
Yes.
And it's a big thing for me to, sit down with somebody that I don't know and have this conversation with them. Tarot's really opened me up and given me better tools to be a conversationalist. And it's actually why I tell people that I do tarot conversations rather than tarot readings.
Nice.
Yeah. Biggest challenge?
I'll answer that for you if you can't think of it.
Yeah.
Because as your friend, I have seen a challenge just from the outside. I know it has to be challenging when people know that you are a very talented tarot conversationalist. Do you find, and I think we've kind of touched on this before, but is it challenging for you to figure out the language of no when people come to you either wanting free services or constant services?
It used to be. I used to be a really good doormat. But now, when people ask me, will I do a reading, I assume they mean professional and they mean to pay. And I say, sure, go here and set up an appointment with me.
Yes.
And I've had people come back and say, oh, I was looking for a free reading. And my answer is, excuse me, y'all. My answer is not, excuse me, y'all, wipe my nose. My answer is, there are several online places where you can get a free reading. The American Tarot Association does one. I actually mentor on that. Readers do 1-card readings. There's another one where they do 3 cards. But I mentor on the 1 card because I really like that energy. And, and I don't waver. I've heard every bad story in the world. And there are on occasions that I've gone, okay, yeah, I'll do a 3-card reading for you via email. I do it via email because I can control time.
Yes.
And I don't get sucked into if that person is going to be a sucker in. People don't mean to.
Right.
But when you're desperate and when you're in a bad situation and you find somebody who'll listen to you, till the other person is going, okay, gotta have some boundaries here, need just a little space. I don't dislike you.
Yes.
But for me, I got to create a moat.
You tend to function as a therapist on some level because you are a really good listener, but you are so skilled at doing the things that a lot of professionally trained therapists they go to school for years to learn, and that is to repeat back to people what they have said in a way that they can hear themselves. And I know that tarot is one of the tools that you use to help kind of crack a window open when they think that all the doors are shut. Yeah. You've certainly done that for me, but I can understand when people are in that headspace of, I was in one last night. I called you. I was like, girl, I need to bounce this off of you.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's in the frame of friendship, but it's also, I know that one of your talents as a human being is you are able to help people see not only the big picture, but also the little stones in the road.
Yeah, I try. I think I just muted you. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I was trying to turn it down a little bit because I had the volume up. I was listening to somebody's video and the sound was low. But yeah, and for me, that's a gift that I give back, right? I have people, you're one of the people in my life that will listen to me and go, ding, and arrow it. And it's like, oh yeah, that's what I did. And my friend Kay, you've met Kay.
Yes.
Yeah, she's my rock. We have been friends since we were 16 years old. So it's been almost 40 years. It'll be 39 this coming year that we've been friends.
Wow. Kay is amazing. I love her. I love her energy. She's very, I've only met her, just very briefly, but her energy is one of, I feel like if you ask her what her opinion is on something, she will absolutely give it to you.
Yeah.
She won't be hurtful about the truth, but she will give you the truth in a way that you're going to be able to hear it. And I really appreciate that in people. I loved her. She had a very vibrant spirit. This woman is alive on every level. I really love that about her.
Yeah, Kay is, like I said, she's my girl, and her daughter is my niece. So I'm really blessed to have them both.
Nice.
But yeah, so, and tarot it helped me with my mom. My mom asked me to do a reading for her once. My sisters asked me to do readings for her. I was supposed to do one this last time, and we just didn't find time. Whoops. But yeah, and it's hard reading for family. I'll tell you that. That's probably my hardest because I have so much inside information.
Yeah.
And I'm real clear with people about not doing cold readings. Yeah, that's just a biggie. But did you think I answered the question? I don't know.
I think you did, and I appreciate that because those are great. Like I said, Nathan sent over some amazing questions. They were so well-rounded, and they were things that I was like, I don't even know that, and I've known you for years, So I appreciated that. He gave me a good opportunity too. One of me was and I've been getting a lot of questions about this, so this is a good one. He said, you've been going through a healthy transformation and have been journaling and on your other video blog, Big Fat Life. How has your healthy transformation changed your magical practice? And do you think your magic has helped you change your healthy lifestyle? Oh, Nathan, yes, and yes. So I have been getting a lot of questions about this lately. I think one of the reasons is because I am very open about talking about my body and the stuff that I've been through. But I've also tried to keep hold of the body positivity through my journey, because what I've done is I've lost 140 pounds, but I have not lost the woman that I was 334 pounds. I have not lost the work that I did to love my body when it was that size.
Yes.
And I have not lost my disdain for body hatred and people being negative about fat bodies. So one of the commitments that I made to myself, and I was a couple of months into this journey before I actually had the mental conversation about what was happening, because it started as grief when I lost my familiar, and I didn't mean to start losing weight. It wasn't intentional. I just woke up one day and I was like, holy shit, I've lost 50 pounds. Oh my God. But when I kind of made the conscious decision, in January of this year to go, I think I'll go a little further with this. One of the things that I did was become very, very, what is the word? I was intentional. I was going to do this from here on out. Mm-hmm. I did not want to go to a place of changing who I was as a human being just because I had lost weight. I did not want to go into a place of telling other people how they had to do their body just because I was doing my body a certain way. I went vegetarian, and I did not want to become one of those people who is a vegetarian and who finger waggles other people when they eat meat, because I just don't want to be that person, because as you have always said, not in my hula hoop. So, but has it changed my magical practice? Absolutely. I didn't want it to, because I thought, oh, that's a silly thing. Your body has nothing to do with how you practice magic, but it actually has everything to do. And I didn't think it was going to be part of my process magically, but what I have found is that I'm so much more, not at home, but I'm so much more in touch with my emotional side now, and I'm so much more in touch with how I process pain due to having gone through the grief process, that when I bump up against things magically that are really uncomfortable for me, I have really gotten good at setting boundaries. I've gotten good at saying no. I have gotten good at scheduling time to practice magically. And I've also gotten really good at telling myself, that doesn't work for you. You need to leave that alone. Mm-hmm. So I'm thankful for that. I did have a question, a random question the other day from someone who wanted to know if I had used any magical workings in my weight loss path. And the answer to that is also yes. I actually set up a self-love altar. I did a video tour on that on my channel a while back. And I cannot remember if that was before or after I lost Gracie. It might have been before. I might have done one of those things where I said, oh, I'm going to do this. And then I kind of set my altar up and start. It might have been after. I can't remember. I set up a self-love altar. And it was to go in there every day and light an incense stick and commit myself every single day to being part of the process of not only losing weight, but loving myself through that process, whether that meant losing weight and gaining it back, whether that meant not losing any weight, but getting more physically fit, whatever that was. So yeah, it's been good. I'm not done with the process. I am trying to journal around it. I am definitely doing a lot more meditation in my workings. I have incorporated yoga into my meditative practice, and I have found that I feel much calmer as a human being, not just since losing the weight, but since taking on more of a structure around my meditation. Mm-hmm. So that has helped tremendously. I'm more in touch with myself, and I feel alive in ways that I haven't felt in a long time. So yeah, there's the diatribe.
And coming from my side of it, y'all, I've known Ember from heavy to losing weight to heavy to, so that, you know, those things that we all do as women, and probably men too, where we kind of yo-yo back and forth. But her commitment this time, for me, is different because she committed to it with her heart and not just her head.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. I'm struggling right now with that because I've been, like I said, I've got a sugar headache because I gorged. And when I say gorged, I mean I ate, is it gone? Yeah. I ate a thing of orange slices like this big. Y'all, I'm diabetic type 2.
Yeah.
That's like suicide. It's like cutting. Whoa.
You just had the light bulb, didn't you?
Fuck me running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
You know, and what you said is one of the light bulb moments that I had. So I come, and I've been open about this. I am a binge eater. Binge has always been my food issue, my eating issue, my addiction issue. I like to eat large volumes of lots of food. I like the feeling of being full all the way up to the neck and then laying on and digesting it in a sweat. One of the things I realized when I was a couple of months into this process, I couldn't eat because of grief. I could not eat. My stomach growled all the time, and I didn't even know what that feeling was because I hadn't felt it in 20 years. I've never been hungry. Not food hungry anyway. I've been hungry in my soul for a long time. But
Yeah.
one of the things I realized is, wow, part of this addiction, part of this eating process is that I want to feel full so that I don't feel the feelings that I'm trying to avoid by using the food. And one of my trigger emotions is anxiety or stress. Anytime I feel anxiety or stress, the first thing I want to do is get that feeling to end by stuffing my face full of food.
Yes.
That way I'm feeling the food and not the feelings. And that has been a hard cycle to get in touch with mentally and spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
It's your coping mechanism. It's coping.
Well, I think I'm going to learn a new coping method. I found one of my, I bought myself a gift. It's one of those coloring books. And
fun.
Yeah, and I've had it, I've had it a couple months, and I thought, I'm going to color everything. Yeah. I told somebody the other day I colored like 6 things. Yeah, like 6 things. That's it. No. I'm gonna take it out and do some more with that and do some more downtime. Now, you talked about meditation, and I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Tomorrow, and it's going to be about 8 your time, 8:30 your time in the morning, a video is getting posted, and it's a test. And I'm asking people to go and test it for me. It's about 10 minutes long. It's my talking you through into a trance meditation and back up.
Oh, nice.
And it's literally you're down for a minute and back up. And I just want to make sure it's working. Because if that process works, then what I'm going to do is I've got 5 elemental meditations that I wrote years ago, and people still ask me for it. And I did it for, it was called College of Wicca and Old Lore in Denver, Colorado. It's no more, unfortunately, but I used to teach there, and that's one of the things I did, was I did an elemental class. We flipped around, so one quarter you do something, one quarter you do something else. But I'd like you to go and just test it out and tell me, and I know you'll be honest with me, yeah, that worked, yeah, that didn't work, I could hear background, whatever.
I will totally do that. I've done some guided meditations just from different people that I have found on YouTube. And I'll be honest with you, there are some people on YouTube their voice, they could be talking about knitting socks, and I can just listen to their voice. And I think it's kind of an ASMR thing, but I can just listen to their voice. And if I'm having my eyes closed and I'm maintaining a silent position, I can just listen to their voice and kind of go into my Zen space just on that. And you've got a good voice for that, so I'm super excited about this.
Well, I just heard somebody, I've seen her channel, and I guess I haven't really stopped and listened, but her name is Her Speak. That's her channel.
Yes, she is amazing.
Her voice is like you just want to dive into it.
Yes, her videos are amazing. She has a wonderful channel.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. She did her Yule altar today, and it was just a lot of fun. Her video work is amazing. I think I've got a video camera somewhere, and I need to figure out, because people have said they want me to do more vlog stuff, like when I did the Pedagene hike. So
yes, you guys, Arwen was here. So Arwen was here in Arkansas last week. We were going to get to see each other, and then I got some mutant crazy flu, and I was not able to see her, but she came and left a gift on my doorstep while I was in the bathroom hurling my life out. I go out there, and she has left me this gorgeous amethyst candle holder, and left something for my wife too that she wants to show it on her channel, because she was like all about that. But yeah, and I miss seeing Arwen, and I hate that because we don't get to see each other that much. But there will be another time.
There will. And my husband is the one. We were at a show, and we saw that, and he was like, "You think so-and-so'd like that?" Sorry. And I was like, "Yeah."
You guys, Arwen's husband and my wife, they're not really allowed to play together without supervision because they are so much alike. It's not even funny.
I fear the day they go to Home Depot or Lowe's or one of those stores by themselves and we're not there.
Oh, there is no telling what they would build.
Maybe a spare room.
Both, yeah, they both have really creative minds, and they're both kind of analytical and mechanical in the way that they think about things. And I think that's one of the reasons, like, my wife doesn't really like a whole lot of people, but she really likes your husband. So that's saying a lot because, she's got a list of like maybe 5 people that she likes.
He's the same. He really doesn't, there's our friends in Cedar Park. He loves, but
yes,
and then there's you guys, and then he's got a friend out in Washington, but he's real particular because people just let him down, and he trusts yours, So.
I think that's what has happened with my wife. She, if she decides that she likes you, she puts you on such a high pedestal, and she doesn't expect people to be perfect, but she does expect them to operate with integrity and honesty.
Yeah.
And she has found, and I got to give it to her, I have found this as well. There are not a lot of people walking around in this world. There are good people,
yes,
but there are not a lot of people who can maintain that level that she really looks for in people. It's tough. It's a high standard. So
yeah, it really is. But we've got good ones. We do. And y'all have to come this way.
Well, Nathan sent a question. This is for both of us. I wanted to see what you thought about this. I thought this was so fun. So here's what Nathan has asked. And I think this is a good question to ask of any relationship that you build. So this says, questions for Arwen and Ember. The chemistry between you both is fun and loving and spontaneous. And why do you think that is, and how has it changed over the years? Now, I'm going to couple that question with another one that he put, and this kind of will help round it out. He asks, basically, have you ever given each other, let me think. Hold on. Okay. He says, you both have this amazing friendship and relationship, and your bond seems to blossom and grow through whatever the videos and life outside of YouTube has. And he says, how have you both evolved with each other as friends and helped each other grow in your individual practices? And when I read those questions, he's really asking what our value is to each other and how did we come to that? Mm-hmm. And it immediately made me think of the fact that I was drawn to you as a person just because I really like sparkly people. And you guys, Arwen is very sparkly. She's delightful, and she has an infectious laugh, and she also is a very honest person. And I like that she has really committed to operating her life with positivity. That's very attractive to me in people. She tries to do, she doesn't want to be perfect, and she doesn't pretend to be perfect. And I really appreciate that. But the second part of that question was what are some things about you that have helped me grow in my practice? I watched you as a witch for years. And when I thought of what the craft looked like, you really took some of the unknown out of it for me, as far as, witches are not these negative beings. They don't sit around hexing people all day. What I knew of you is that you, as a witch, knew the value of creating positivity in this world with your craft.
Yeah.
And that has been a huge influence over my own craft. You can do this with love and positivity. You can help people with love and positivity. So that's been a huge influence for me. So thank you for that.
Well, and for me, one of the things that drew me to you was your vibrancy. You were just there. You were very, very vivid as a human being. And I really appreciated that. And then I read your writing. Y'all, this woman is a hell of a poet. Hell of a poet. She really is amazing. And I giggle every time I see Honey Raven because Honey is an inside joke from a poem she wrote that she lost. But it was just a brilliant piece, right? I can't tell you the joke. You'll just have to. I'm sorry. I hate doing that, but what you've done for me in my craft, you've helped me go deeper. You've helped me reconnect. I had been adrift for a while, and you came to me, just a few months ago, and said you had to tell me something.
It's not been it's maybe been 4 or 5 months ago, not very long.
It was August. I mean, I remember because it was right before I moved here, or just as I moved here.
Right.
You know, and she told me, basically she came out to me as a witch, and not just as a witch, but as a big fat witch on YouTube, pretty much. She said, I have this little channel on YouTube, and people kind of like it. And I looked at it and went, little? Heat. And she's the one that encouraged me to get on YouTube. Get back on YouTube, because I'd been doing a few videos here and there, but I hadn't done them recently because, I don't know, I wasn't in love with my face. And there was some self-bleh going on, but I'm better at it now because y'all have seen me, man. I mean, if I had a onesie, I'd be in it.
There you go.
But, I don't care. I might put lipstick on. I might not. I might put my hair up or down. But I just do it. And part of that is because you've encouraged me just by being you and just by being your authentic self. So that's really, the friendship we have, y'all, it's grown exponentially recently. We've always been, we can pick the phone up and yap for an hour. But It's gotten deeper. It's gotten, there's a different layer happening now. And I'm not sure what that is, but there is.
I don't know how to characterize it either, Arwen. I've thought a lot about it because, I told you last night, I'm so grateful for where we're at. I've always been grateful for our friendship.
Yeah.
But, I've tried to characterize what has been happening in our friendship, and we are definitely going deeper, and we are building stronger bonds, and I think we're kind of learning another layer of one another. And for me, it's almost like it's almost like I've had a gorgeous diamond ring for 14 years. And I've been like, oh, look at this gorgeous ring. Isn't this fabulous? And that's how I think of our friendship. But then it's like one day I'm laying in bed and I'm looking at it, and I realize that if you open the diamond ring, a goddamn peacock comes out. And then you're like, holy shit, this is fabulous. That I feel like I have discovered something even more fabulous that I didn't know it could be more fabulous. And that's been so delightful. And, honestly, it has been very timely. The older I get, the more I am finding that I place value on quality and not quantity when it comes to friendships.
Yeah.
And this, my dear, is a quality friendship.
Yeah, I'm blessed with friendships like this. I have you, I have my friend Kate, I have Kay, I have others in my life, and there are people and I'm not a good phone person. That's the real big funny thing about me, is that I'm not great on the phone because I have hard hearing. So, but there are people that, like our New York connection, I need to talk to that girl more because I love her so much, and she's just, she hits you right in the heart, man. She goes right for it. So, and we have a nice, there are good people in our lives.
Yes, and I really appreciate the fact that you and I especially, we share, you guys, Arwen and I our background is so varied. We have a very large friendship circle, and we share a lot of those friendships are just intertwined over years and years and years, and different relationships and different jobs and different ways of being, and just different people. And they're all different people, from artists to peace workers to medical professionals, just different kinds of people. I appreciate the fact that we share so many beautiful friendships, and we each know different parts of these people, but we also have really learned that we're able to both love a person that person's able to love us individually, separately, and it doesn't take away from anybody.
Yeah. There's those grasping, selfish, you're mine and mine only friendships.
Yes.
And those were great in grade school.
Yes.
But once you hit high school, make a little elbow room. And once you hit, when I hit 50, it changed a lot. I know you're a ways away from that, but when you get there.
Girl, I am not far behind you.
You're what, at least 16 years younger than me, girl.
Girl, I am 40.
No, you're not. Well, you're almost, because I'll be 55 in March.
I just don't think of you as 55. 50 is the new 30, though.
It is true.
I'm just saying, and I'm not one of those women who are like, oh, I don't want to age. Like, I feel like I get better every year. And, like, my girlfriends that are in their 50s, they're fucking fabulous.
Well, and somebody told me, she said, I don't want to, I can't imagine turning 40. And I said, look, on your birthday, you have two choices. Celebrate you're alive or don't.
Yes.
And I'd rather be alive on my birthday than not.
Absolutely.
Well,
when you get to the age of 40, most of us are kind of, you go through this messy stage when you're in your early 20s and sometimes late 20s. And, you have your return of Saturn, and sometimes you don't really know who you are. But, man, as you age and you kind of figure out who you are as a woman and as a human being, and I don't know, there's something real sexy about that to me.
Mm-hmm. My brother-in-law said something about my 14-year-old niece that just made me laugh hysterically, because she had come in mad. She said the kids were bullying her at school. She said, they said I'm ugly. But I'm not. I know I'm pretty. They just hurt my feelings, and they said it to be mean. And she walked off after they had this discussion, and my brother-in-law looked at my sister and he went, did that 14-year-old just say she knows she's pretty? And my sister said, yep. He said, that's sexy. She's going to have guys all over her. Confidence is sexy.
Yes, it is.
And it is. She's, she understands. She threatened to throw a boy's bike in the water because he was mean to her. And she grabbed his bike and held it over a running body of water in front of a bunch of other kids and said, if you don't apologize to me, I am going to drop your bike.
Woo!
Yeah, I told my sister, I said, oh, she's got that temper. And because she came home and she was upset. She said she thought she'd made a spectacle of herself, and Regina was...
Girl,
but yeah,
that is a woman after our own heart.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go, girl. She's gonna make just an amazing human being. But I digress. Blah blah blah.
Well, I just uploaded. You probably haven't got a chance to see it yet, but thanks to you and another person, I just uploaded a video about a certain tarot deck that I had to buy off of Etsy. And it came, and it is completely fabulous. It's probably my new favorite. It is fabulous, like fabulous. So, what do you got working on it this week? Are you got any projects going this week?
Well, I've got I'm working on tarot scopes for next Sunday, and I'm going to be using the I just got the Premier Art Nouveau. A tarot Art Nouveau. I did a review on it. I'm working on putting the review together. Mixed review on this one. Probably a 3.5 stars on it. It's got a couple of things in there that made me go, oh. So I don't even know if I'll be able to read with it. But yeah, and I got this cool new deck that I'm going to review. And this is going to be the Oracle. This is a self-published deck. It's called Awakening to Your Divine Self Oracle Deck.
Ooh,
it's 39 artists, 44 cards. It's gorgeous. So I can't wait to dive into that. But that's I need to do one of my tarot teaching videos, because I think I've only done aces and twos, so I need to get to threes at least. I'm kind of drag-assing on that. What about you? What's going on for you?
Oh man. Well, besides the puppy tornado, um, one of the big projects we've been doing has been puppy proofing the house, and we're working on potty training and things of that nature. I am actually going through some stuff in the witchy room. I've got like 8 books going right now. I need to finish at least 3 of them because I'm 20 pages from the end on a couple of them, and a couple of them were just fucking torturous, and I am going to commit to finishing them. I have some pages that I've been wanting to work on in my grimoire that I really need to finish because it's just one of those unfinished. My goal for this month is to finish some projects. And my Leonie Dawson planner, my business planner, should be here any day, which I'm very excited about.
So I shouldn't tease you by showing you mine?
Oh, girl. Girl. You guys, Arwen got me on Leonie Dawson's her whole series, her planners, her life help, her life coaching years ago, and I have been a huge fan ever since. And there's a link on Arwen's page, you guys. If you have not gotten it, there's a link on mine as well. If you have not checked out her workbooks, that has been instrumental in helping me get some of my unfinished projects organized. And last year, it was really interesting because when you do your oracle reading for the year, and you go back in December and you look back at the oracle reading over the year that you've done for every month, it is very interesting how accurate and in tune with your oracle reading is.
Yeah, and
very interesting.
I haven't done it. I've got last year's book sitting right there. I haven't done that yet. So, but oh, did you hear that my book is out? This one?
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's not. It's the one I'm in with a bunch of other people. 365 Ways to Connect to Your Soul.
Oh, you know what? I need to pick. Is that on Amazon?
It is on Amazon, and it's also in my house, and I'm selling it for $22. It's like $19 on Amazon plus shipping. But I'm selling.
Yeah, you have signed copies. You have your signed copies in there. I need to get one from you because I want a signed one.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk later because I think that Santa may bring you one.
Ooh.
So, just so you know. But the planners, y'all, you got to look into them. We both have affiliate links, so buy from either. And on mine, I'm sweetening my deal, so go look at mine because I'm giving away something extra if you buy a workbook. But I don't want to take away from Ember, so.
No, that you really need to, because what she's giving away, if you get one through her, is incredibly generous. So you guys, please check those out. They're great workbooks for organization. They're great to help you stay on track with yourself, your goals. And I got the business series this year because I have a couple of side businesses that I intend to grow. I want to maniacally grow the businesses, and Leonie has got a great plan for helping you plug into the areas that will help you do that.
I am a member of her amazing Business and Life Academy. Now, I joined it years ago when it was not as expensive as it is now. Now it is an investment in yourself. But
yes,
all the stuff that's in there is amazing. I've got my book in here, and I'm just looking to see. So I put down for celebrating and releasing 2014, what were your business weak points? Scheduling. I fixed that this year. Promoting on a consistent basis. I fixed that this year.
You did.
So I've done something new. I'm just trying to see if I've got my But here, y'all, this is why these are perfect. She makes these big, huge pages like this, and then huge things where you can write on them. You know, this is what I wanted to experience. Oh my God! Here's what I wrote down. I must have drawn the hanged man, the tree, because it says, sacrificing the noise to embrace the centering.
Nice.
But y'all, these books, they're woo-woo. They're hippie.
They're so hippie, but they are so adaptable for business, for personal. You can use them for debt reduction. If you have a mountain of debt you're trying to get rid of, you can make a plan. And look, let's be honest. You don't need a workbook to work your projects. But if you are a person, and I'm raising my hand because I'm one of them, if you are a person who doesn't know where to start and does not know how to make a game plan for yourself, these are a fantastic tool.
They are. They really are. And I will say, guys, they're very female-oriented. They're very goddessy. But if you can channel your inner goddess, you're going to be fine.
Absolutely.
People have been kind of picking at her, even on Facebook, asking her to do one that's a little more masculine. But Leonie is Leonie.
Yes.
You know, she calls you awesome possum, and she says fuck a lot. I mean, she's just, you can find her channel on YouTube, and she's freaking hysterical.
She is.
So
she did a really beautiful video too. You know, she's also extremely candid about her challenges, and I appreciate that. She did a really nice posting, and she did an email blast and did a video about it, about some of the things that she has experienced with haters. I don't think she called them haters, but people who have really been negative to her and about her.
yeah.
And she basically went in and she kind of said, yeah, it kind of hurt my feelers a little bit, and this is what I've done about it. And, you know, she was so instrumental in reminding me, too, that you just have to do you. You don't need to do anything that anybody wants you to do. You just have to do what you want to do. You just need to be you. And if other people don't like it, kind of like Dita Von Teese said, you can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, and there is still going to be a person who does not like peaches.
Yep.
You know, and I love that. I love that empowerment. I love the idea that you don't have to be a certain look. You don't have to be a certain age. You just have to be you. You're perfect exactly the way you are.
Exactly. And I've been telling people recently that, you know, if somebody doesn't like you, somebody's mean to you, they're not your tribe. Why are you still hanging around with them?
Right.
Why do you still talk about them and engage with them? Go away. Go to people that like you.
Yes.
I've got plenty of haters in this world. Y'all can Google my name to find them. I mean, big time ugly. I don't care. I don't Google them. I don't look up at them anymore. They're done. You know, they're out of my world. So,
and your world, really, the world you create for yourself is created out of the things that you invite in.
Yes.
And you can really eliminate a lot of ugliness and negativity out of your life by simply closing the door on it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go seek out the people and the places and the words that bring you down.
Yeah. And it's hard. It is hard because you're curious. You want to know, are they talking behind my back? Well, yeah, they are. But if you keep presenting your ass to them, that's all they're going to get. And you just keep moving on and living. You know, I didn't let it stop me. I just kept going. I kept writing books. You know, we have gotten, as Mary Lou Mann, we have gotten some ouchy reviews. You know, one of them said, I don't really know why this person, they thought Mary Lou Mann was one person. I don't know why they're even bothering to write. Oh.
Oof.
But anyway, we're going into the negative. Let's stop. And see, that's what you have to do, y'all. You just go, stop.
Yep. We're closing the door on it. You know, the positive thing that we can say about being visible as women is that part of the territory of coming along with being highly visible is that your door does get opened sometimes to a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And if it's not all positive, you just figure out which door to let the positivity in, and you close the other one.
Yep.
And it is, you know, I don't know, Arwen, I've seen you, I know that you have done so many things in the public eye. You've written, you've done tarot, you've been the president of you have just done a lot of things and been around a lot of people. But I've seen you be very graceful about encountering things that don't suit us.
Yeah. I've had to learn because, you know, if you think that we're all soybeans, then if you put a soybean in a bowl of tuna, do you know what the soybean tastes like?
Yes.
Tuna. If you put it in a bowl of ice cream, it tastes like ice cream.
Yep.
I happen to like tuna, so I'm okay with that. But, put your soybean self where the most good comes, and don't, for God's sake, and God's sake, and everybody's sake, don't say, I can't do that. My life sucks. Nothing will ever change. That's a trigger for me. It's one of the things that will make me just at people.
Yes.
Because you're locking yourself in. You're saying, this is my bad life. This is the only life I get.
Yeah, and your words have power. Your
Thank
words will help create the house around you. If I wake up and step in dog crap and let that be the words that write the rest of my day, that I've stepped in dog crap, I'm not being grateful that I have vision and can see, that I have money in my bank account, or that I have a voice that I'm able and willing to use. Mm-hmm. There is always something to be grateful for. Yeah. Always.
Be grateful for the fact that your water bill is paid and you can wash your foot.
Yes. Yes.
Start small, guys. Just be grateful you got soap and water and can get that smell off your foot. And that you didn't go to work. True story. With dog poop on your shoe because your nose was stopped up and you had to have your cube mate go.
Well, you know what? And be glad that you only stepped in dog crap and not elephant crap. I mean, the crap pile can always be bigger.
That's our motto. The crap pile can always be bigger.
Look, with me, it always comes down to poop. You know it does.
Y'all, true story. Would you rather,
y'all? This is one of the things I love about Arwen. She does have a sense of humor, and she allows me to have mine, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, I think that we should probably wrap this puppy up. This is a good long one.
This was a good long one. We appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, it is lovely to touch base with you. I love that we have these chats every couple weeks, and yeah, we'll keep working through Nathan's questions, or if other people have questions for us, feel free to leave the comments, and we'll get to your questions.
Yeah, and as always, if we haven't answered one that you asked, eons ago, just re-ask it. You're not bothering us unless you say, "Hey, dumbass, you haven't answered my question." That might bother me. Just saying. Watch, somebody's going to do it. Athena, I'm looking at you, girl.
Yeah, or Dravik. Dravik would be the one to say, "Hey, dumbass."
Challenge met. So, y'all, I'm Arwen of Arwen by Tarot. Maybe. Who am I? Yeah. I'm Arwen of Tarot by Arwen, reminding you to seek joy. And thanks for coming by.
And I'm Ember Honey Raven, the big fat witch. Celebrate your big fat life.
Bye, baby.